if it isn't Gran Turismo Sport. Have a look to the top right of your screen, because today is the day that we have achieved a fancy driver rating of A. And just to confirm it, we shall travel to the profile, where before you can see my driver rating of A. And we did it all using the fancy PS4 controller, and you can do it too. It's not difficult. Well, it's difficult, but not difficult. Just requires some good, hard racing. So yeah, let's do it. So yeah, what we'll do is I'll go through my very last race on the controller, whereby I was able to achieve a driver rating of A. And yeah, this is where I'm calling it for this account, because I know I have the ability to reach A+. Yeah, that's as far as I'll go. I'm not going anywhere near S rank. But I think A+ is where my limit is. However, I'm just going to take what I've got. So, the replay itself. We started P6 with a time of 1 minute 37.044. I didn't actually save my fastest lap this time. Yeah, kind of forgot. But without further ado, let's get right into the action. So as you can see, we started the race. I already had my overtake button engaged, which was a bit of a weird idea that I had. But yeah, heading into turn 1. It's just you've got to be very careful here. But we got the inside of a couple cars. I think there was a few incidents there, so we'll go over that again. I think it was especially this guy who started P5. So, lights out and away we go as we head into turn 1. And you can see me coming up the inside just in the mirrors. And yeah, just a little touch and he was pushed wide. But luckily for us, no penalty. So we move. Rocking the Mercedes livery today. On the small looking Formula what? I don't even know what Formula this is. Super Formula car, that's it. And yeah, you can see from the guy behind was seeking opportunity. He touched my car just a little bit there. And as you know, that's a 1 second penalty. So here, I was wary, but once again he goes into the back of us. And yeah, just like the Gran Turismo penalty system, he gets another 2 second penalty. So at this point, I was using all my overtake mode because I've had incidents that involved penalties in the past. And they always want their revenge, so I used all my overtake mode to get away, which you can see here. Just look how we're disappearing off into the distance. Yeah, we just made a gap so that there's no chance that he can take us out. And thankfully Spoon is a fast corner, so there's going to be no revenge kills. And yeah, then we head down long straight. I'm just using a bit more overtake mode, just so I can create a gap to the rest of the field, because one really important thing about this race is creating that gap between you and the chasing pack. So we chased after Mr. Smiling Fish. And yeah, see how it goes for us. The top two are actually using automatic transmission, which is quite interesting. So it seems that you can definitely be fast using auto gears, but I chose manual because that's what the best guys in the world do. I'm not saying I'm the best, but it's when I practice, I try to follow the best, the world record setters. So you can see here that I'm putting the guy under pressure now and sticking to my lines. He gets a bit wayward there. We're going to sniff an opportunity on the inside. He goes deep. We're up the inside. We're going to come out of the corner with better traction, and we made the position. And we're going to use all our overtake mode, as you know, to get away from him. He's barely used any overtake mode, so he's playing the long game for sure. And oh, he makes a mistake there. Not very good. But crucially, he's chosen to start on the medium tyres, so he'll be a lot faster at the end of this race. He'll be a much bigger threat as well. Yeah, from this point onwards there wasn't much to commentate on, so we'll watch what's going on behind. So we've got this lovely old Force India livery that I have not seen in a very, very long time. These guys just follow each other line astern. But yeah, this is what you want to avoid if you're doing this race. You want to practice plenty of time trial so that you're good enough to be out of these big midfield battles. Because this is where it's pretty much penalty central. Just watch. I'm pretty sure someone's going to get a penalty. Unless they're all very careful. Which is possible, undoable. Yeah, through the S's. This is where the meat of the midfield battle is. Any mistake from any of these guys and there'll be overtakes happening. Oh, we got some locking up going on there. Okay, here's a good battle. He's using his overtake mode. Where's he going to go? Up the inside. A lot of British drivers in this particular lobby. Oh, we got a laggy one. This is what you got to be careful of, because you can pick up a penalty for zero contact. Pick up penalties for not even touching other drivers in these situations, but he makes the overtake nice and cleanly around the outside, and he's up into 4th place. So at this point you can see, just look at the gaps we have from the map in the top left, top right of the screen. You can see that we've got huge gaps. And that's just the way it works. If you could get out of these midfield battles, then you can really just focus on your race and get a good driver rating score increase. So it's just staying out of these midfield battles and keeping ahead. That gets you the big points at the end of the day. And look, we have an overtake on the cards here around the outside. Ooh, a bit of contact. And let's see what this Italian guy can do. Is he going to sniff an opportunity to take both of them at the same time? Not quite. Oh, and he gets a penalty up. And that's why you do not want to be in a midfield battle in this game, because any little touch in this game and you can guarantee yourself a penalty. Yeah, there he goes, wide. That's tough. Oh, he's had a mare. He's had an absolute mare. He's down to 12th. But he's going to continue on. We've got some nice side-by-side battles going on. Further back. What's going on here? Yep, it makes me cringe every time I see a hit up the backside. You always get a penalty for it. It's really stupid. Most of the way Gran Turismo is any little touch. If you touch the guy in front, you get a penalty every time. That's the way the new system works. But moving back to myself. We're just doing nice, clean racing. Spotting our braking points. Hitting our apexes. This corner's quite difficult. Because it's all about getting that best possible exit onto the main straight. Hence on 130R. So it's a bit of a slower lap for us on this particular occasion. But yeah, this particular bit, you have to cut that last corner. Didn't actually do it there. So at this point, the guy in front had made his first pit stop, and yeah, he was safely ahead and leading this race comfortably. Not much to commentate on. It's not one of my crazy battles. Well, that's how Gran Turismo is these days. You've just got to somewhat park the bus and just drive nice and cleanly, and then you'll get good SR increases, drive rating increases as well, and that'll take you to better ranks. I do definitely miss the lead up to this sort of rank, because the battles you have for first place and the battles you have in the lower ranks are so much more entertaining, because a lot of people are very well behaved in these lobbies, even though you get the odd one that just wants to take you out anyhow. Yeah, we come to the pits nice and carefully. Always take note that they're very strict with penalties into the pit lane. So if you touch a bit of grass on the way to the pits, or you touch a bit of, you cut a corner on the way to the pits, they will penalise you quite hard. At least a half second, 1 second penalty, which will kind of piss you off as you come out the pits. So you want to come out the pits nice and fresh. And yeah, don't make a last minute decision to come into the pits, because if you do that, you will get big penalties. So another thing I'd say is not to be afraid of manual gears, even though the leaders are using automatic. Well, pretty much everyone is using automatic. Wow. Am I the only one using manual in this whole race? I am, I literally am. So yeah, I'd say don't be afraid of manual gears, because I just hopped on 1 hour, like half an hour practice, and a little practice race before this, and I was able to do pretty well with manual gears, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably play a lot more So don't be afraid of manual gears. Always watch the guys who are really fast, like Williams B Racer, people like that. Just go to the top 10 stars of the world. And yeah, there you'll find some good lap times. Yeah, you can see the guy behind me has used a lot more overtake mode since he's exited the pit lane. Just looking at the mileage, everyone's done, well, at least first place and third place have done 2,800 miles. And here I am, having done 322. And I'm just as good as both of them. Well, we got one guy with 128. This guy gave me the sort of vibe that he probably has a main account in S rank or A plus rank, because he came from 20th all the way up to 4th. Yeah, make of that what you wish. But yeah, this guy was really catching up with me. Well, the important thing was that there was a massive gap behind, so I wasn't too bothered about losing the position to this guy if I had to. Just red light beam on this car. Don't actually know what that means. Anyway. Riding on board with him. I know it looks like I've made a mistake there, and he's just going to take the position. So yeah, this was a really unfortunate point of the race, as I remember, I think coming into this corner here, the cone marker had gone. So yeah, I kind of messed up that braking zone a bit. So what I did here was to go onto the settings options and reset the cone markers. But then it was too late and I had to go into turn 1 without any cone markers, and yeah, this is what happens when you don't practice enough. And yeah, we just gave him Christmas really. He just took the position and was on his way. Yeah, that's pretty much it for us. There was about a 20-second gap to these guys behind, so yeah, wasn't going to finish any lower than 3rd unless something absolutely drastic happened. I was doing everything to try and catch this guy and pressure him. He's used most of his overtake mode, I noticed. I was literally using overtake everywhere. I was doing everything because I know I'm on the slower tyres as well. I was quite annoyed at myself for making that mistake, but we all make mistakes. Yeah, we'll just watch these last couple of laps. Okay, on to the last lap. Not really much to say here, but all's going through my head. All I was trying to really reel this guy in. So I'll just let you ride on board now, so you can see how I'm using throttle, using the gearing. So we stay in 4th gear for pretty much this whole section. Left, right, left, right. And up this small hill. This bit was really hard because the car just doesn't turn in enough. It's quite frustrating. But yeah, I pretty much nailed this lap. However, it was just too little too late. And the guy in front would have been licking his lips because he'd won the position. But yeah, it is what it is. You can see also that he's used more fuel. Yeah, I guess using manual gears you can definitely save a lot more fuel, but equally you can lose more fuel. Depending on what track it is, depending on what gears you're using. If you're using lower gears, use more fuel. If you're using higher gears, the opposite. There, came round this final corner, and yeah, all I did was to wait to see if my driver rating had finally turned from B to A. And yeah, it was nice. See the scraps behind. Many last minute overtakes. Not quite. Had quite a big field spread. Oh, this guy got lapped. Oh. Having some rough races here. And wow. 1 minute 50s. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Finally reached driver rating A. Put all these videos on my journey to driver rating A into a playlist, so you'll be able to see it. Just go to my channel and search the Road to Driver Rating A playlist. But we finally did it. It's enough. It's enough to get our rating as A, and yeah, very satisfying. But that's all I got in me for now. We'll try to switch up the content. Might be starting a new account and doing this whole Road to Driver Rating A again. Then after that I might try and push to A+, but we'll take it one step at a time. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next vid.